be reaching your pockets.
I'm not reaching in my
Set your
pocket.
stuff down
I'm very
on you.
closely putting my wallet away.
Okay, that's fine. Set your stuff down. We'll take
See
time for
how
my
you
safety. Sure. Put your hands up there. Work
Tyrant right out of high school, huh?
a lot of different things. Okay, statute number's right there on the
So
citation.
it's not anything specific. It's because I bruised your ego.
And as far as quotas, they told me I could write as many as I want, okay?
Harley Hopper wrote over $100,000 in tickets in 2023 alone.
Pop-up, update, update video. What's up? I got a quick little update for you. Last year I posted a video about a man from Missouri named Jim, and he got pulled over here in Arkansas by a state trooper for doing exactly what the state trooper had just done. And he couldn't even get the dash cam because you have to be an Arkansas resident to make a Freedom of Information Act request here in Arkansas. To make a public records request, you have to be an Arkansan. So if you're from out of state, you got to go to trial and you got to get it through discovery. Otherwise, you're not getting it. So what he did was reach out to me. I got it for him. I then made a video about it. He went to court to fight it with nothing in hand except for this video. And so some time had passed, and I wake up one morning and there's like a couple $100 in my PayPal from a man named Jim. So I emailed Jim, what was that for? I really appreciate it. I don't know what that's for, but thank you. And he says to me, I'd rather give you the money than the state of Arkansas for a bogus ticket from a newbie officer who is only out to prove to someone his worth on the force. The two lady prosecutors were rather nice about it, but it was obvious they had not bothered to invite Trooper Hopper to court. I don't know if that's true or not. I feel like he has to get an invite, but maybe not. In my opinion, I think they all watch my videos. I think there's a strong chance he saw the video of himself being petty before the court date and decided to not even show up, but that's just my opinion. But he says, it was obvious they had not bothered to invite Trooper Hopper to court that day for my tiny fine. Hearing the one tell me that my case was dismissed was almost worth the trip down there, although I would have rather heard the judge admonish Hopper for being so petty before finding me not guilty. Wish you could have seen their faces when I told them you had done a small expose on your channel featuring my traffic stop. Thanks again for your help in getting the dash cam, Jim. So Jim got out of a ticket. I got some money towards my attorney fees because I do have a trial coming up this March 3rd because I was arrested for free speech in Dover, Arkansas. So I appreciate that. I appreciate him sending that to me. Like, that is very cool of him. So what we're going to do is we're all going to grab some popcorn. We're going to sit back and we're going to watch this petty traffic stop from Trooper Harley Hopper on Jim. And we're going to know in the back of our heads that this all gets dropped later. So enjoy.
Welcome back to the Random Patriot. Today, we have a random patriot by the name of Jim. Jim is from Missouri, but he happened to be in the great city of Rogers, Arkansas, where he had the pleasure of meeting Arkansas State Police Officer Harley Hopper. And Hopper loves writing tickets, even if it's for something that he just did himself. Check it out. So Jim and Officer Hopper were both trying to pull out onto Walnut Street, which is also Highway 71. Jim is here and Hopper is here. They are both attempting to turn right and head west. As you see here, there are several groups of cars coming. Officer Hopper waits for the white car to pass, then jets out in front of the other cars we just saw. Hopper has to put the pedal to the floor to get into traffic and reaches speeds of 35 miles an hour. But honestly, if anything, Hopper probably still slowed the traffic down. When Jim sees Officer Hopper pull out, Jim mimics Hopper's pull-out game and waits for the white car to pass, then pulls out as well. But Hopper isn't having it.
Turn on low 1024.
Hopper pulls Jim over because that's what Hopper does.
Walnut 28th Street, pulling into the Ozark Insurance, Missouri, X-ray Charles 3, David 16. Split on a possibly a blue or gray passenger car. And then quarter.
L 51 roll 1024. L 51. 10.
How's it going?
Alright.
I'm Trooper Officer State Police. Reason I stopped you made unsafe entrance to the highway. Failed to yield.
You pulled out of the other exit at the exact same time I pulled out this one. From two different ends of that parking lot. You were the first one behind me.
I was not. I was coming from on
Okay,
down the road.
then the very first person.
Well, either way, when you pull out in front of me, that's still failure to yield. Even if I came out of the driveway, you didn't allow safe.
For you to be
You
there
got your driver's license?
I do, but for you to be there that quick, to claim that I was in your way, you would have had to been on the gas really hard, and I call that exhibition acceleration.
Well,
is that how you did it?
Nope, but there's a dash camera that shows my speed and longitude and latitude, okay?
And
did
I speed?
You weren't speeding, but you made an improper entry to the highway. You failed to yield to oncoming traffic. You have to yield to traffic on the highway to enter the highway.
And you pulled out of the other exit?
I'm not arguing with you. Got your insurance card? If you want to argue about it, we'll go to court.
You want to hurry up with the felon search?
Well, here's no time to argue.
I'll think about that between now and then. And
all right, that's fine.
But she's a witness.
If you want to argue about it, we'll go to court.
We were pulling out of the roads, and you were the next parking lot over pulling out.
Yeah, well, I come from the car wash on up the road there. I've been on the highway for a bit.
That was the other pullout.
Okay, well, I would have been on the road for a while.
If you were anywhere else, you were in the other lane.
We're not doing this here. If you want to do it.
Were you in the lane behind me?
You what?
Or were you in the faster lane?
I was in the right lane. Okay, we're not arguing here. If you want to argue, we'll go to court. Okay? That's simple.
Keep your dash cam.
No, it's there.
I'm looking for your insurance card.
You have any firearms in the vehicle? So do you have any firearms in the vehicle? I'm asking you for my safety and yours.
Your attitude, I'm going to answer questions. I think that might be...
Do you mind stepping up on me?
Now, because Jim is calling out Hopper for being a hypocrite, Hopper clearly retaliates by questioning him about weapons and then by taking Jim out of the car to feel him up. He then makes Jim stand in the cold for no reason while he writes the ticket. Intimidation tactic and coward behavior 101.
Says I have to do that.
Get back in front of my car.
Go where?
Right in front of my car. Go ahead and set your stuff down. Right here. I've been reaching in your pockets.
I'm not reaching in my
Set
pocket.
your stuff down
I'm very
right here.
clearly putting my wallet away.
Okay, that's fine. Set your stuff down. We'll take
See
time for
how
my
you
safety. Sure. Put your hands up there. Walk your feet back towards me.
Tyrant right out of high school, huh?
This is a cell phone case. Right. You think right here for me. Stand in front of the vehicle like I asked you to, okay?
What's your name and badge number?
Trooper Hopper with State Police, badge number 411.
Hopper.
Yes, sir, and you stand right here in front of my vehicle like I
Badge
asked
number
you to.
which?
411. Stand in front of the vehicle like I asked you to.
Thank you, officer.
Do not move from that position unless I give you otherwise, okay?
Thank you, officer.
Stand right there.
Johnson has confirmed the court date of 1/9/24 at 9 a.m. Johnson District Court continues as. It would be. Yep.
Here's your driver's license and your insurance card. I'm issuing you a citation for careless prohibited driving, okay?
For what?
Careless and prohibited driving, okay?
I don't know what that means. Is
Well,
that like
statute's
failure
right
to
there.
yield a right of way?
It's a lot of different things, okay? Statute number's right there on the
So it's
citation.
not anything specific. It's because I bruised your ego or what?
That's because you failed to yield, but careless prohibited driving, the manner you did it was careless and it's prohibited, and it's
How is
failure
it
to yield.
careless?
I'm not arguing with you. Court date's bottom right corner, court information bottom left corner. Any questions?
I
contact
hope
the
you
court
have a
number.
better night. I hope you make your quota, and I hope you know you're just amazing.
I'll tell you what, my name is Trip Hopper Badge number 411.
You
My
said that.
supervisor is Sergeant Ray Triplett. You can call State Police
Oh,
headquarters
I
file
don't
a
intend
complaint.
to do that.
Well, as far as
Well, I
quotas
might
go,
file a complaint, but
that's fine. That's who you'll follow through.
but save your dash cam video, if you
No,
will.
and as far as quotas, they told me I could ride as many as I want, okay? And as far as quotas, they told me I could ride as many as I want, okay?
How many tickets does Hopper want to write, you ask? Well, other than the ticket he just gave Jim for doing exactly what he just did, he wrote 525 other people tickets that year of 2023. Let's say he works an average of 5 days a week. I don't know if that's how it works, but for this scenario, that would mean he writes 2 tickets every single day he works. And let's say on average, each ticket is about $200. That means Harley Hopper wrote over $100,000 in tickets in 2023 alone. So over $100,000 came out of the pockets of Arkansas citizens and went into the pockets of the state. Thanks to Harley Hopper. Thank you. We see you, Hopper. We appreciate it. And apparently, how many of these traffic stops were for doing something that you do yourself? So how much money do you owe the state for doing the same thing you're taking money from other people for? Something to think about. Yo, if you want to support the channel, please go to my store, The Random Patriot Outfitters, and check out the apparel I have there. You can type it into Google or go to therandompatriotoutfitters.com. I have hats, coffee mugs, t-shirts, hoodies, you name it. I'd really appreciate it. Or if you want, just hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and watch another one. Appreciate you guys. Peace.